It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the 49ers and the reigning AFC champs. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, and
push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Brady now on first down.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
And that put him over 1,000 yards for the season. And the benchmark for running backs, 1,000 yards. The same for receivers. When you have that kind of a year, you've had a monster one.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
5 yards remain on second down.
Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Open man is Denzel Mims.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
First carry now for Trey Sermon.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. But I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Now it's Patterson.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26.
They'll start with the option.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but then may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Play action. Now Jackson. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Steps away. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 20 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
Are we playing old school football now? We got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
On 3rd down, Henry. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get him downfield. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive, he comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through a 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
Ravens 8.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Now it's Patterson. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Ravens take over first and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a while. He's got a man. Complete. 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone to give him a two-point lead. So two successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Brady now to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Sermon. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Again with Sermon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. To throw is Brady. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
Ravens 16.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Now it's Patterson. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So that one will be accepted. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's got Allen. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
On second down, another shot for Sermon. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with third and just a yard. Brady. And that is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down.
Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. There he goes left side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy with his performance at this point. He's played pretty well. Bottom line, they're down on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he's not that happy.
No, the fantasy owners who have him for this week, oh, they're happy with what's going on. But for him leading a team, trying to win a ball game, I agree with you. Not happy at all. Trying to figure out how to up his game and inspire his teammates to do the same.
That's a true leader. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, it's Sermon. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you You are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Let's go!
It's a gain of 6. First down, 49ers.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Get ready! Get ready! Get ready!
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Brady to throw again. That'll be complete to Sermon. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first down is Brady. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Able to connect with Mims. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Throwing now is Brady. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Again, it's Brady. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here's Brady. He'll find Sermon out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Brady. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. It's caught by Hooker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Brady now on first down. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that'll push the lead up to 8.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
Now it's Patterson.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Now it's Patterson.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the move to his left. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one one bit.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Early down stuff will put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And this one caught by Beasley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Sermon now on 1st and 10.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
2nd and 8.
Brady going to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for the Niners. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Here's Sermon.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10, 5, and a loose football. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, you don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll run with Jackson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On the handoff, Sermon. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Henry. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On third down, Henry. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. He's going deep for Brown. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Back now here on EA Sports. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Henry, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 20-yard pickup.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Tucker with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10.
Brady now to throw. And finding the tight end, Hooper. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw is Brady.
That's caught right side by Mims.
And down inside the 10 at the 9. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
Now Brady. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal. Brady, touchdown 49ers. Denzel Mims, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now Blankenship on for the PAT.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Now it's Patterson.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Henry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Rolling to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
They'll try and run the option.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Now Brady.
This to the outside, it's Sermon.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. A give for Sermon running right.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on third down.
Again, it's Sermon.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here's Jackson.
Out to his left. He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. And, Charles, it's hard to believe he's thrown touchdown pass after touchdown pass, and they're still losing this game.
That really doesn't make a whole lot of sense with the way he's played.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week. And
Brady going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked up by Caleb Farley.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks, because they know what the situation is, ends up throwing the interception.
A few better down a score in the fourth quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Brady.
Pass caught by Hooper, and he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. To throw is Brady.
Able to find Mims, and he'll manage to get out of bounds. It's a first down, and the clock stops with just over 20 seconds to play.
Brady to throw.
That is caught by Mims.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up
Jamal Adams. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue. That's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
And just a 30-yard punt that time. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. One final try now for Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he is in for the touchdown with no time remaining. And Charles, we're a two-point conversion away from overtime.
That won't be easy. Well, there's no doubt that this crowd has absolutely been rocked by what they just saw. But guess what? There's still two-point conversion to deal with. Still a little drama left.
And he is in. The play works, and we are headed to overtime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. Charles, it's one thing